shots fired at a high school, hostages strapped to explosives. It's a nightmare scenario for law enforcement. How do they respond?
My name is Scott McElree. I'm the Borough Manager and Borough Police Chief for the Borough of Quakertown. And today we're in my office at Borough Hall. We want to first talk about school safety and the aftermath of the Parkland, Florida school issue. School safety is very important, obviously, to all of us, and we've taken a number of steps to increase school safety, especially here in Quakertown. Quakertown Police Department and the Borough of Quakertown has worked closely with Quakertown School District. Superintendent Dr. Bill Harner has made this, obviously, as well as we have, a priority. We've updated and we constantly update our plan for school safety, our response to incidents at the schools. A little bit about the Parkland, Florida incident is a tragedy. It certainly is something that I feel can be largely prevented. Sometime in the future, law enforcement will release information to other law enforcement agencies so that we can all learn about it. We should be doing things that prevent these things from happening in the first place. I just met with Dr. Harner. We are going to shift our focus on more prevention. A little bit about what we've done is the school district, the borough, the police department, and surrounding police departments and first responders. We meet roughly every 6 months. We update our response plan. We're updating our protocols. We've got to constantly plan and look for better ways to be able to keep our schools safe. The Quakertown School District several years ago partnered with the SRO Program, which is the School Resource Officer Program. I think most students know Officer Bob Lee. Just his presence in the school, it's been shown that an SRO in the schools will help prevent incidents from happening. In addition, it also gives us a better way to communicate with school students, with school faculty, and maybe determine if there is a problem before it happens.
There's been a day of horror in Littleton, Colorado, just south of Denver.
A terrifying moment in Colorado late Tuesday. A horrific scene east of Denver where a night at the movies has turned into a nightmare.
How this is going to be successful is 90% of it's going to be prevention, not having it happen in the first place. There's a couple of things that have changed. The methodology has changed over the years to responding to high-risk incidents, especially at schools. So what we look at is the entire process, not just a specific part of the process. And I'll give you an example. So let's say ALICE.
ALICE stands for Alert, Lockdown, Inform, Counter, and Evacuate. So
if there was an armed intruder in the school and it caused it to be a high-risk incident, one of the options for school students is to secure in place, or you can try to get out of there and put as much distance between you and the person that's causing the threat. And that we have safe areas for the students and faculty to be evacuated to. There's a lot to managing the incident than just having police respond and try to negate the threat or the risk that's occurring at that point in time. So that's constantly evolving. We're constantly looking at those things. Unfortunately, these incidents that occur, such as the most recent Parkland incident, we take a look at that and we learn from it. And every incident's different, but if you plan and train for some of the basics, it gives you a better opportunity to deal with any future incidents that may occur.